Did you see, by the way, that Jennifer Aniston got in trouble because she posted a ornament about the pandemic? It said, "Our first pandemic." It's the ornament that you put on the tree.
Oh,
She's like,
okay.
ah, and everybody started shitting on her. Speaking of tone deaf, and you snob in a mansion. I'm like, why are you thinking all these deaths
And
are
who
cute?
who is this?
Jennifer Aniston
And I
from
feel like this.
Friends.
I feel like this one can get a pass.
It could get
I
a pat.
understand. I understand, but that's a lot to
Sure,
respond. I think it's okay to say our first pandemic as like a
right.
fuck. Like what you're really saying is fuck.
Right. Well, you know what? Yeah, it's not a big deal. But what's funny to me is these celebrities never see the backlash coming, and they don't want the backlash.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, she sells water and lotion. She's completely fake. Hey, how's it going? There's nothing real about her. And then when she does something like this, she's like surprised, and like, oh, I apologize. I didn't know that. Like, if I'm complaining about something, let's say I put out, I got Lil Rona, and I do Lil Rona's voice now, right? Little
Right.
Corona. Hey, how's it going, motherfucker? Let me in your lungs. Can I come in your house, you stupid bitch? And if somebody complained, like, how about the deaths? I'm fine with responding, saying why I do it, why I think it's funny, why I think it's informative, not to be dramatic. I have no problem there. I wouldn't go, oh, I'm sorry. Was it too much? I didn't think no one would be offended. She thinks no one would be offended. It reminds me of Gwyneth Paltrow went with Jay-Z and Kanye West. She was in France, and they have a song called, the N-word in Paris. And so she types out on Twitter, Gwyneth Paltrow, hey, I'm here, look, N-word, and she rates it out in Paris. Then people are like, what the fuck, Gwyneth Paltrow? And she goes, what? That's the name of their song, and we're in Paris. What? Like, you really don't know. If you wrote it, at least know it could be taken a certain way.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Why
It's
are you
just like
surprised? It just shows you're an idiot. No, it's not a big deal having an Our First Pandemic 2020 ornament, but it does show when you don't know what to do now, shit in your pants, that you lose out on a water sponsorship, that you're an idiot.
Yeah, it's goofy though. I wish we didn't latch on to shit like this. I
Sure.
wish that didn't trend, and it could just be seen for what it is. This is this version of saying 2020 sucks. Like, I could be like, oh, 2020 was super hard. And even that can get a backlash of, oh, for you, when you could stay in your closet. Oh, for you, do you know that people lost their jobs and their lives and whatever? And I'm like, yep,
Right.
yep, I know. I know all of that. But yeah, it seems tone deaf from a castle.
Right. All that stuff from the castle. Why we hated that Imagine song where Wonder Woman and all the celebrities say,
Mhm.
imagine this. No heaven, you little people. It's like, oh,
But I
what?
think that is what we're hearing, where we could just go like, I'm not going to respond to you. By responding, we remain in the little people, you
Right.
know? Like, oh, we're going to respond to you is still keeping them in that space.
Right.
Also, speaking of tone deaf, it always reminds me of same person you just meant, the Goop girl. What's
Yeah,
her face?
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah.
When she decided to check out what it's like to be on welfare and have
Oh,
food stamps. Hey guys, this week I'm trying being poor. Let's put on our poor coat. Where do poor people shop? We're going to find out. Follow me into this store. I have my food stamps that are very convenient. Oops, I got cilantro and died. Hey guys,
right.
that was my experiment on how I can live like you. Turns out I can't. I picked all the wrong things, ran out of money in 5 minutes, and died. So don't be like me in this way. Be like me in this other way. Buy this hair gel for $10,367.
Hey, you didn't
You're
learn to
like,
lower your prices? I learned a lot. My store is really taking advantage of idiots. I think she was going to do it for a month, live, on the poverty level. She lasted like 3 days, then gave herself, I believe, a B as a grade and said, I had a lot to learn. No, you failed. You're dead.
yeah.
Well, I learned anyway. Lesson is, it's tough out there. Just act like we all forgot about the experiment and shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.